Network from our nation's capital, Washington Nationals. The Cubbies.
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, we may see some bunting and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do.
On the ground to the right side. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Anybody
0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 40.
Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The 2 teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Roll, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Javier Baez, and as you can see,
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
first pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
2 out, nobody on. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Home half of the first coming up here at Nationals Park, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Cole Hamels will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4, but I'll tell you a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Previously against Cole Hamels, he's hitless in 6 tries. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Hamels has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matty, I'm a little concerned with the play of Trey Turner. Boy, he's struggling a bit right now. And you know what? His team really needs him to turn it around. I hope he's able to get out of it in this one. He's putting in a lot of extra time, so we'll see if it pays off.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Ground ball right side. Rizzo is there, and he'll flip this over to Hamels covering for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Settling in now, Anthony Rendon. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hamels is ready. First pitch on the way. Popped him up. Contreras waits on it. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Nationals gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Parra waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. In the outfield, Gerardo Parra, former Gold Glover, takes amazing routes to the baseball, big time arm, a pitcher's best friend.
Now in the box, Daniel Descalso. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First offering on its way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Behind 0-2 now. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Descalso behind 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Descalso is retired. 2 down now.
Batting 7th, the third baseman.
Now to the plate, David Bodie. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Juan Soto to the plate now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Juan Soto.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a looper to left. And the Nationals have their first base hit of the ball game. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Into the corner and slicing foul. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Soto over at second. Zimmerman on at first with nobody out. Bryant giving chase, and this one bounds around against the wall. Soto rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's in safely to third as they take the lead with 2 runs scored.
Here for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. The runner in scoring position with none out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Grounded weakly to the left. And that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively.
The right fielder.
And fellas, one thing I want you to focus on is the fact that this team flat plays D. They lead the National League with the fewest errors. Can't tell you what that means to a pitching staff. You will see this team bear down on the defensive side of the ball and make some great plays in this one.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that'll bring up a multiple gold glover, the left-handed hitting Gerardo Parra. Comes set with the 0-1. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled toward right center field. Bryant is after it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 3 runs already home here. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Nationals 3 and the Cubs 1. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Digging in now, Paul Hamels. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And a decent swing from Hamels there, but he comes up empty, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
1-1 to Schwarber.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Back up the middle. Turner gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And it remains a 3-1 ball game.
We're back now as the Nationals ready to bat in the 3rd inning. And as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Entering the day, they rank among the best teams in the league in stolen bases. A lot of teams these days rely more on big swings of the bat to generate offense. But when I asked a member of the coaching staff about their approach on the bases, he told me they're simply playing into their strengths. He said they have a lot of really athletic guys, so it would be misguided to not be aggressive and force the other guys to prove they can stop them. Something to keep an eye on as this one moves forward.
Not shortstop.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Well hit to right, but foul. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Bryant is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Nationals, the third baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
In now is Anthony Rendon. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike one on the circle change. Good pitch. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Behind 0-2 now. Turner leads off first with one away. Slow roller down the third baseline. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Turner ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 3.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there.
Into the box, Juan Soto, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Soto is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Zimmerman. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Men on third with 2 down. Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals, the second baseman, Ryan
Dozier now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Hamels comes set. Here's the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Right side hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with two outs.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Almora is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Nationals 5 and the Cubs 1. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. One run, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. From the belt, the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 2-2 one more time. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Standing in, Daniel Descalzo, and their runners at the corners now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
The 1-2 hit out towards second. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're down here 5-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. In is Gerardo Parra. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he gets ahead 0-1. In his career, Parra is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Left side, but well foul. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bryant over to his right. Oh, no, he missed it. This will kick up against the wall now. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one, too.
Standing in now, Jeremy Hellickson, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Bryant is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with one away as he'll hold on at third base.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Ray Turner.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Hara stands at third with one gone in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground for Descalso at second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and Baez will put this one away to retire the side. So it's 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 Cub error, and no one left. On to the top of inning number. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Matt, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now. Heading out towards shallow right. Hara sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
So one away here with the bases empty. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Addison Russell is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher Hamels.
Number 27, Addison Russell.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Russell behind 0-2. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Russell is a guy some would regard as a defense first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Cubs are down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Tyler Chatwood. A right-hander standing 6 foot even will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 32, Tyler Chatwood.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rendon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Third baseman, Anthony.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Two and one. Curveball taken a little high. Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. Looking up is Contreras. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Stepping in now, Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Batter pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now, Brian Dozier, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here it comes. Popped him up. Descalso has a play, and that retires the side. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. Through 5 innings, it's the Nationals 7 and the Cubs 1. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff, but he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Oh, and he misses it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Chris Bryant.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There is Dozier, and that's the 2nd out.
The first base,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty. Here's another 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Nationals 7 and the Cubs 1. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. He
Leading
flew
off
out in his
for
last
Washington,
at-bat.
the catcher, Yan Gomes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
The next 0-2. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Bryant on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Gerardo Parra. Batter pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 1 for 5. Giving chase is Almora, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Jeremy Hellickson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. Ball 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Lifted in the air out to left. Schwarber is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 7 and the Cubs 1. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Wilson Contreras goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Count even now at 1-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Chopped on the ground over to first. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 7-1. Coming to the plate now, Adam Eaton. Batter pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. Right there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bodie is right there, and there's 1 away.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rizzo.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2-0. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on top 7-1. At the plate, David Bodie. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Bodie on at first, nobody out. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Soto is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for round number 2. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Kyle Schwarber. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1. They're down 7-1. Kyle Ryan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 56, Kyle Ryan.
So stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And Zimmerman has a base hit. Ready once again, Brian Dozier. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball called for strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer. The changeup, El Cambio. Listen. If you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, Yan Gomes, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied into very shallow right. Bryant is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Gerardo.
Ready for another shot now. Gerardo Parra, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Zimmerman is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Fernando Rodney comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A ball and a strike now to Bryant. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a ball down and away. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Anthony Rizzo is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Rodney, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. At the plate, Javier Baez. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Nationals took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jeremy Hellickson earns his 5th winner of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Paul Hamels takes the loss, only his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.